Increasingly, text is becoming the subject of data analysis. In addition to internal company information, customer opinions gathered through surveys and forums are invaluable sources of knowledge. A fundamental problem during the analysis of open-ended questions is that responses can take virtually any form, syntax, or spelling, with respondents using different conventions, such as expressing their emotions in capital letters, for example. Text data can also be contaminated for technical reasons. Data obtained from internet sources often contains additional tags that make the text look good in a web browser but cause many problems during analysis. Another issue is redundant information: phone numbers, transaction values, address data, or even social security numbers, which theoretically should not be in the dataset but often are. The goal of this presentation is to show how to use PS IMAGO PRO to clear text data from redundant or incorrect information. We will use the clear text procedure, which contains functions that allow transformations, clearing, and adjusting text variables according to user-specified criteria. The procedure allows for adjusting white marks, replacing and removing diacritical marks for Polish, German, Hungarian, Italian, Spanish, Czech, and Slovak dictionaries, correcting case, removing duplicate characters, removing or replacing a set of characters, removing or replacing text between characters, removing or replacing groups of characters, for example, only numbers, only punctuation marks. In this example, I will use data containing customer reviews of a hotel chain. As we can see, the data includes redundant white marks, spaces, statements written in capital letters, data such as IDs, phone numbers, account numbers, and emojis. To clear the text data, go to the Predictive Solutions menu, Transform and Clear Text. First, after selecting the procedure, you need to specify the variable you want to clear. Since the result of this procedure will be a new variable containing the cleared data, you also need to specify the name of the new variable. By default, the main procedure window has the white marks checkbox checked, and the option Adjust Spaces next to punctuation marks is selected. As we can see, there are statements in the data where spaces appear before commas. The default selected option solves this problem. Often, when presenting survey results, the recipient expects sample responses from respondents on a given topic. This functionality allows quick clearing of text from obvious grammatical errors. In this example, we will not use the option to replace diacritical marks from one of the available languages with Latin letters, so we leave this option unchecked. In some statements, you can see that customers wrote their opinions in capital letters, so in the next step, check the letter case option and leave the default Convert to Lowercase selected. This transformation is not only a response to the need for aesthetic presentation of the text. Standardizing the way of writing is crucial before starting an analysis based on counting words, for example, product descriptions. The next functionality we will use allows us to remove duplicate characters. This is especially important when the analyst wants to calculate the similarity of two strings of characters, but the multiple occurrences of additional spaces, for example, can make this analysis difficult. After clicking the Remove Multiplicated Chars box, in the Actions field check Spaces and Other Char. Then click the Options button. In the new window, in the Remove Duplicate Characters field, enter the question and exclamation marks. Return to the main window by clicking OK. The next option, Chars Set, will not be needed in this example, so we leave it unchecked and proceed to the Between Chars option. Very often, text retrieved from internet sources contains various characters later interpreted by the editor. The text code saved in HTML often contains text formatting tags enclosed in angle brackets. In customer reviews, you can also see that there are emojis placed between angle brackets. This way, the text editor encoded these types of graphic elements. For this example, we will remove these types of characters by checking the Between Chars option and selecting the Between Verge Chars action. Leave the Delete mode on. To define the boundary characters, go to Options, and then in the left and right fields, enter the appropriate characters. Remember to ensure the Remove with Verge Chars checkbox is checked. Then click OK. The last function we will use in this example is chars group, which allows you to replace or remove all characters from a specified group. In some responses, there is information about customer IDs, phone numbers, or invoice numbers. Typically, we do not want to present such information, and from the perspective of text content analysis, they are not useful. To anonymize this information, we will replace all digits with another character, which will be an asterisk. This way, we keep information about the occurrence of digits in the text, but they will not be visible during the presentation. To do this, check chars group and then digits checkboxes. Also, change the mode option from delete to swap, and then click options. In the chars groups area, enter an asterisk and click OK. When we have set all the functions we want to apply to the text variable, click OK. As we can see, a new variable has been created in the dataset. The text after transformation looks much better. Duplicated characters, redundant spaces, and text written in capital letters have been removed or corrected. In summary, working with text data, whether collected from survey research or in another form, often requires appropriate preparation before analysis can begin. Neglecting this stage can lead to difficulties in interpreting results and even errors during analysis. The clear text procedure available in PS IMAGO PRO provides the user with several functionalities simultaneously, allowing for quick transformation and clearing of text from unnecessary characters.